Psalm 89, I'll start in verse 5 and just read till 9. It says, "Let the heavens praise your wonders, O Lord, your faithfulness in the assembly of the holy ones." Again, that divine council, the assembly of the holy ones. "For who in the skies can be compared to the Lord? Who among the heavenly beings is like the Lord? A God greatly to be feared in the council of the holy ones, and awesome above all who are around him. O Lord, God of hosts, who is mighty as you are, O Lord, with your faithfulness all around you. You rule the raging of the sea. When its waves rise, you still them." And this is really what he's thinking about. So keep those in mind, and then I'll tell you the story of Tiamat. Tiamat was one of the gods that created the world, or it was just a being that kind of existed. And some people say it was the chaos dragon, or something like that. It was a being that existed, and she was in the waters, and then she met another god that was also in the waters, and it created the other gods. And eventually, when she was killed, again, a mortal god, which is just oxymoronic, when she was killed, her body was used to create the world. And the way that you see this in all of the mythologies compared to the God that you find, the Trinity that you find in the Bible, is they're always a God that started off one way and turns bad. Like, she was one way, she was a good, peaceful God, and then something happened, and then she literally created monsters. And that's one of the reasons why the other gods rose up against her, to her own children and grandchildren rose up against her to kill her. And so, because she went bad, all of the other gods came around and stopped her. And if you want to look at it this way, with Godzilla versus Tiamat in this, is she's a lazy god in this. Maybe she's not doing anything bad or whatever, but she's not doing anything. And in Psalm 82, that's literally one of the things that God calls the divine council out to about, is you're not doing anything. Here you are, princes. Here you are, kings of the world, and you're not doing anything. There's stuff to be done. And Tiamat is just hanging out, absorbing all this power, becoming a really powerful being. And Godzilla just shows up and destroys her. I mean, we literally don't even see the killing blow. They're fighting. Oh no, she dropped her on Godzilla. What's going to happen? And then her head floats to the surface of it. I was like, nope, Godzilla won. That's how anticlimactic it is when you come against the beast. And so when you have this creator protector of all things versus a material disinterested god. And Godzilla, he goes and invades the realm of Tiamat to take away her own crown because she wasn't doing what she was designed and purposed for at that point. And if you look at the God of the Bible and how he operates versus the Babylonian gods and how they operate, one, you'll notice they're always some sort of material being. They're always material. And our God is immaterial. He's the one who creates by speaking. All the other gods need to use something that's already existent to go and then create the world or do their acts of creation. Our God is the only one that ex nihilo creates and then sits in judgment over all of his stewards that he put out in the world. And this is how you look at it. Godzilla sits in judgment over that, over all the titans of the world.